And the Guardian titled this "That Awful Outing at Tokyo Olympics." The newspaper starts by saying the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games concluded 48 hours ago was a small leap for gallant Nigerian athletes, but a giant flop in team performance and Nigeria's representation at the global sports fiesta. The most populous black country in the world won 2 consolatory medals, certainly not enough to assuage the administrative fiasco that trailed build-up to the games and disillusioned the team in tournament with attendant shame on the country. Besides, the complete overhaul and reform are now overdue in sports. All those complicit in the disastrous outing should not go unpunished. Tokyo was an embarrassment to the Nigerian image abroad, as shoddy preparation complemented unsavory news from Japan. There was a $2.7 million Prima kit scandal that has caused Prima to cancel the deal and threaten to sue Nigeria for breach of contract. It led to the team appearing in mismatched sportswear during the opening ceremony walkout. Alternative kits arrived late and were inadequate, causing sports stars to wash and wear, followed by the Samsung phone gift rompers between greedy officials and athletes. Nigerian sportsmen even carried placards in protest against poor treatment by fellow countrymen. If these are disgraceful, the landmark disqualification of 10 Nigerian athletes out of the 22 listed for the track and field events brought the country to full glare of ridicule. The Guardian newspaper also went on to say that the elite athletes who should know the rules allegedly violated Rule 15 of the anti-doping regulations, which mandated 3 out of competition tests before a major tournament. Pointedly, the Athletic Integrity Unit of the World Athletics disqualified a total of 20 athletes from 205 countries participating at the Olympics, with half of them from Nigeria. News of the disqualification naturally threw the Nigerian camp in chaos, and almost everything went south on the field of play. Olympics definitely are not a place for the fruitless improvisation of athletic rules that Nigeria consequently resorted to. Blessing Okagbare, the brightest medal prospect, was handed a provisional suspension for testing positive to human growth hormone substance, and now awaiting the final verdict that is now looking good for her, or that is not looking good for her or the country. Gloomily, all Nigerian athletes are now dope suspects just a year after AIU dumped the country in category A position of countries with the highest risk of doping. The newspaper went on and on. There's a lot here. It said it was a huge relief for the team when Ese Brume won bronze medal and Blessing Oborududu afterwards doubled the title with silver in the freestyle wrestling. Minister of Youth and Sports Development Sunday Dare, in a veiled attempt to rationalize the debacle, said the team had an impressive outing, better than previous editions. He reminded Nigerians that the Olympics are highly competitive, but we have learned our lessons for better outing at the next Olympics. Nigerians know, however, that the road to Tokyo was an institutional failure, and it was by sheer individual brilliance that Nigeria won medals. This editorial went on to criticize all the 36 sports federations in Nigeria are in shambles. It said the Athletic Federation of Nigeria is the most popular and saddled assembling the best athletes, embroiled in a leadership tussle and broken into factions months before the Olympics. The AFN was not in any shape to encourage sportsmen. It went on. Let me try to quickly summarize it. But I think at the end, the opinion of this people on this matter is that to change the narrative, elected public office holders and politicians need to accord sport and its practitioners their deserving respect. There is no doubt that youth and sports development is symptomatic of the disarticulated state of the nation. However, performances of individual sportsmen and women should be an inspiration for other walks of life. It is incumbent on relevant officials, starting with President Buhari, to complement the sporting culture with the right administrators, not square pegs in round holes. Presidents have often used sports ministry to compensate loyalists that have no experience or competence in that area. Hence, it has been governed by all manner of shady characters and charlatans. Last paragraph here, because of time, he says here, it's a very long one really, but he ended by saying that the Tokyo Olympic silver medalist Blessing, as one of those wrestlers adopted by the Olympian medalist turned sports state commissioner for sport Daniel Igali, Bayelsa State Professional Consult reflects how much Nigeria can achieve when the interest is genuine and focused across the board. Administrators and sponsors to stick out their neck ahead of the next Olympics that is only 3 years away. That's the end of this editorial vehicle. This for me begins, what we should call the post-mortem into the Tokyo Olympics. This newspaper has given us a direction on the way to do it. It has picked out the faults, it has pointed out the mistakes, and it has placed in the right perspective the complete failure of the administrators. I think it's a way to start, to deal with the debacle that was the Tokyo Olympics. A beautiful editorial by the Guardian.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment, and like. Thank you.